babe.
Thanks. Hard to see. So we drove all the way up here. Now we get out and hike. We gotta go about 3 miles. Should take about an hour and a half.
So we're gonna park the car and put our packs on.
Well, it was nice driving.
And now we walk. So we're gonna camp here. Got a fire pit. Looks pretty nice. Got some running water over there. And we're gonna drop our packs, go to the peak and come back down.
We actually changed our minds and didn't hike all the way up to the peak that night. Just because it was getting so late, we decided to set up our tent before it got dark and hike to the peak the following morning as the sun was rising.
So we got our tent all set up. We got it set up just as the sun was setting. Got our little light here. We're gonna be able to see the stars real good. And our sleeping bags. And we're ready for a good night's rest. Then we'll hike up to the top tomorrow.
The next morning.
Deer frolicking through the meadows. And now, there's a sign.
There it is.
Woo. So close.
That's Ben Lomond.
So that's a 10.
And that's Willard. So that is the peak. I don't know what you're not supposed to do. We split up. You went more around and I went more straight up. So there he is. Coming this way. Is there a snake? Oh. Ooh. Do I want to check that out? Do you have eyes on it? Oh, geez, that's huge. Looks like a cow pie. Oh my gosh, babe. Here's the marker. We made it to the top. Look at these views. 360. of snow.
Come right for you.
I decided to slide and I came across a tree and it caught me. Wait, don't run into me. Don't run into me. Babe. Shoot. Let me move first. Let me move. Wait. Okay. Because I'm kind of stuck. I'm kind of stuck. Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Good times, good times. Oh. You can see that the trail's a little overgrown, which is why we ended up scrambling up. But now that we found it on the way down, I'm feeling much better now. All right, we went up to the peak. We're back at our campsite. Everything's packed up now. We just gotta walk back out to the car with our packs. We hid our packs behind this bush. Time to suit up. He was just kidding. He's fine. So what was your favorite part of this backpacking trip?
The campsite and the stars.
Ah, that was mine. My favorite part was the stars at night. But also the view at the top was pretty great. It's amazing when you get all the way up.
Also, the rattlesnake was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. There's our car. Up here all alone. Patiently waiting for our return. That's a wrap.
Good time.
Goodbye, Willard. It's been nice. He just saw some wild turkeys. But they darted into the bush. So I just dropped off Chris and I'm heading home to unpack my things. And I have a perfect view of the peak that we just climbed. Check it out. So that's it right there. That's Ben Lomond, the really tall one. And then Willard is just right next to it, the smaller peak. We were just up there, can you believe it? Okay, we're back from our backpacking trip. It was a success. I'm going to do a quick inventory as I unpack my things, just in case anyone's interested in seeing all the items that we took with us. Okay, so this is my pack. Got my sleeping bag here. Camelback for water. This is our food bag. That's not how we just put it on there because we were lazy. Also took a fleece jacket and a rain jacket as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of unpack and go through all the items. So we had bug spray. This is a light we hung in our tent. Contacts and a toothbrush. Some Powerade. This is just full of ice. This is my sleeping mat. Worked great. This has a charger in it. Some emergency things. Little headband to keep my ears warm at night. Toilet paper, hand sanitizer in the middle of the toilet paper. Love that. Some emergency items. We didn't use any of this. We've got this Strike a Fire starter kit, first aid kit, sunscreen, some hand warmers. Like I said, we didn't end up using these things. I've got some toothpaste and an emergency mirror, small portable fold-up brush with a mirror as well. I've got the actual Camelback water right here in another bag, so if it leaked it would be sealed. A second first aid kit, which is not really necessary, it just happened to be in the bottom of my bag. Some meat sticks and some gloves. This is also the fire starter kit that I put in a plastic bag so it doesn't get wet for emergencies. A second light, extra pair of socks, and a blow-up pillow. A really nice headlamp. I would invest in one of these if you go hiking often. We actually used this last night because we were setting up the tent pretty late. Some sunglasses, a pocket knife, and then I also have this solar charger, which is super useful. You can plug it in. It also has a flashlight on the end and a compass, so that's fun. Almost done. Oh, another pocket knife. It's a multi-tool. And that seems to be everything. Some additional items that I would note are good clothing so that you're prepared, sometimes bright colors, orange, etc. Also, I wear these pants, I call them adventure pants. They're not really called that, but they zip off. So they can also be shorts, which is super useful. You want to have good shoes as well. And then another quick tip is we usually have a cooler in the car with cold drinks and extra food. That way, if we run out of water on the hiking trip, we have some waiting for us at the car, or just, you know, something refreshing to make it those last few miles back to the car. So anyways, thanks for watching.